Hello and welcome to Sophia Temple Tarot. Let's go. I did a long ass reading yesterday. I'm not trying to make it that long today, but I let the Holy Spirit do his thing. Some of you, you're like, that's too long. I only needed 30 minutes to an hour. Some of you are like, I actually needed the whole 2 hours. So there you go. I think I do longer readings like that too. Subconsciously, because I haven't been able to do my midday mixers or my evening delight. I've been really tired. I've been working a lot, but hopefully that I'll still have like certain days where I'm able to do that. If not, I will do longer readings. I'm trying to figure out that part, but I'm still trying to be consistent with the breakfast mix. Anyways, welcome to Sunday service, Sunday service, yeah. Yes, you guys, we are going to do this like how we do Saturday service, Sipping with Sophia. We pick 5 to how many the Holy Spirit leads me to pick cards from each deck. We create the storyline, then we go in, usually with the tarot, and we kind of clarify some things. We go into depth, and then after that, we take the Oracle deck and my personal deck that I created, Liddy Like a Titty deck. And yes, I will be adding to this deck, okay? Just in case anybody want to know. We go with the Liddy Like a Titty deck, and we kind of clarify the challenge and the conclusion. So let's just jump right in. Disclaimer, I'm along with the reader. I go over my storylines and tangents, but it always comes back full circle. This is for entertainment purposes only, so let's have some fun. If it don't apply, let it fly. Use your God-given discernment. Let's start the show. This is a general collective timeless message, so for whenever it reaches you, it's for you. Eat the meat and potatoes and spit out the bones, unless you like me and like to eat those too. Let's jump in. Yay, that was a short intro. Shorter. Somebody could be a Gemini. I definitely had a dream about a Gemini. That's funny that come out. It was my little brother. I don't even fuck with him, but it's almost like he was in this state. Somebody could be following you. It could be your older brother or something like that. But it's like he was in this state. This older brother wanted to fight, possibly this little brother. But like in the spirit, I don't really fuck with my little brother. But in the spirit, it's as if I was protecting him. I need to research some more things, because it didn't really I was like, huh? Because it was like, in order for me to protect this person, I would have to get a piercing. I don't know what that is. So I got this piercing on this big ass ring. You know how you do the earlobe, the earrings that are they go through like that cartilage on the top of your ear, those bars, the bar. It's like I had that on my lip. And I was like, Lord, what am I do with this? And I just started maneuvering it. And I was just like, okay. And then my older brother, I don't know if he has it or not, but he had on a nose ring like a bull. And he kept those crackheads that be like shadow boxing in the middle of the street? He was like doing that like in a library. And this was all in my dream state that I had this morning or whatever. And my little brother is a Gemini, and he was sitting there. He's in the army, but he was sitting there like he was my little brother again, almost like he was deeply, like the little kid in him was scared, which I know because my big brother is a bully. I had to fight him most of my life. So I was looking at him like, you already know if you touch him, I'm swinging. Like I've been fighting you most of my life. Like you fight dudes and you usually win, but I give you some good ones. So I'm going to give you some good ones again if you touch him. And I was like, Lord, my little brother was with all the shits too. Why the fuck am I defending him? But it was like something was just like, yo, put this right here. Sit right here. You don't have to do anything, but keep it. The name of the game wasn't to actually fight him. It was to keep the spirit of authority, divine authority in my heart, so that he would eventually back the fuck down. It was like standing 10 toes down. So I just sat there and I knew what I could do. I didn't do anything. I just sat there and I was just playing with my ring and on my lip, just playing with it, trying to figure out, because that's so me. What the fuck is this? Like my brain is just like a toddler. I told y'all sometimes. I was like, what the hell? And then I'm trying to focus, yeah, you can't fuck with me. So some of you guys, to protect your inner child or protect yourself, there's a situation where you need to stand 10 toes down. We don't condone violence, but we don't be no bitches on this channel. It's not about fighting. It's about staying in your energy. When you stay in your energy, yeah, they're going to try to intimidate you. Yeah, this could be a community property manager, admin at school. This could be admin at work. This could be, you know, if you go to like a chess club, somebody that is like trying to act like the chess club is the most elite chess club in this entire universe, and you're like, dude, it's just chess, it's not that deep. We come here, we have fun, we leave. Like, somebody could be trying to intimidate you, and you don't need to do anything. This is the advice, but stand in your divine authority. Speak clearly. Speak with meaning and purpose. Don't speak when you don't have to. Stand in your authority. Somebody want to try to stare you down, just stare them down. You don't have to come off intimidating. They have to. People in a lower vibration have to come off intimidating. Where we come off assertive, authoritative, divine authority. Divine authority can be very quiet, but very much seen. I heard some girls say earlier, the Holy Spirit woke me up at like 4 or 5 o'clock, and I was I woke up to a reading. Somebody else was doing a reading, and she was like, don't do it by yourself. So this could be for somebody. Don't do it by yourself. If you need a police report, go get a police report, because sometimes that's admissible in court, meaning they're not going to take that. But for any reason, a judge needs some type of document, or they may give, your lawyer may need some type of document, or anything of that nature. You have it on your person just in case it is, you know, the judge will take it. So I agree with that. If you have a situation that's going on with any of the many things I just named, such as work, school, housing, your hobbies, a local chess club, make sure you got everything in writing. And I should know that because my mother was a lawyer and medicine major, and she said you always have to have black and white. Always have to have black and white. That is your tool. Your sword is the pen. Always have that shit black and white. So definitely, like I told you this before, I was like, if you got to take videos, make sure your phone is charged before you leave the house. If you got to take videos, or get a portable charger, if you got to take screenshots, if you got to take pictures, white and black, police reports, do whatever you got to do to protect you. Because let me tell you something, the enemy's going to do whatever it got to do to destroy you. So that's for somebody. You can put it in your pocket and use it later. Shit, me and the kids ready to go back to New York. I just don't know where I want to go. I want to go to Queens, but then I want to go to Flatbush. I don't know where I want to go. Why not go to both? But I don't feel like going all the way to Queens to go all the way to... I don't feel like that. The train actually gives me anxiety because it's so old. Not that it's reliable when it comes down to the time, but they're so old. I'm like, oh my gosh. Don't be afraid of minor setbacks or a complete setback. I'm going to give you an example. It's a brother named Major Hype. He got released from MTA in New York. That's like Metro in New York. And he started his YouTube channel when he had to move back home with his mom and his kids and stuff like that. So he was a single father. He's taking care of his kids. And MTA let him go. He was laid off. And then he started the Major Hype show. And I ain't gonna lie, there's some allegations of abuse with him and his ex-wife Kirby. But I'm not gonna phase you. He's really funny. He is hilarious. I got my own, feelings about that, but you take it at how you take it. But he is really funny. If you need a quick laugh, and I think everybody's favorite character is Mitzi's, where he puts on a wig and he plays a female, and this female's a con artist, and she be helping her homegirl stick up for herself and then con other men. Like that's what she does. She don't really get caught up. You know what I'm saying? The only person that pisses her off is her baby father, but she says that she likes the D. So he's really hilarious. So don't take anything as a setback. Honestly, if I didn't have setbacks and stuff like that, or I wasn't put in positions to really move, and it's so funny I say Queens, New York, because the first ever video I have on my other channel, Lady File TV, I'm actually sitting down in an Airbnb in Queens when my baby sleep on the bed. we was I think I ordered like a bunch of food from Port Royal, I think. And it was like my first ever food vlog. And it actually went well. I thought I was going to look a mess. I was like in this little attic. I was like, Lord, I was going through so much. And something just said, I remember I was talking to another tarot reader online and shit. I was telling her, yo, they trying to me. I got 3 motherfuckers that's trying to me. I'm talking about motherfuckers was sending me the pew-pews with the laser on that bitch. Said, this is for you. I called the police, did a police report. They told me never to go back. I didn't. Every time I see this dude, he apologized to me. And he's always trying to reconnect. And I was like, no, it's done. You can't do that. And that's not the only one. My baby father was also trying to do me in. And somebody else. And I was like, oh, y'all really got me fucked up. You're going to have to follow me. Let's go back home. Going to New York, going to Jersey, going to New York. And then I created my first YouTube there. And then 500 videos later, I'm still here. And I praise the Lord for it. Because if I wasn't put in a situation where it was like a pull and push factor, it was like, look, if you only have 30 days to live, what would you do? I'm like, man, I would go to New York. I would, go ahead and follow me up there. I want to see you do it. I want to see you try. And I sure was in Jamaica, Queens. Let's go. I got family out there. A lot of them. Most of them are out there. I'm like, come on. Come follow me out here. No, they didn't. I got back to the South and everything was calm. Everything was calm. I was like, yeah. Anyway, I'm saying that because like, in that situation, that was me standing my ground. I was like, I'm not going to let you take my life. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to the state that my peoples is from and I'm going to start my life over right now. I'm going to do my dream now. So coming back to the South, it was like, I had this, it was like that spiritual authority I was thinking about. I was like, yo, I had it in my heart. I've always wanted to go to Hollywood. I've been in musical theater all my life. I had auditions with Disney Channel. Okay. I've worked for nonprofit organizations. I've been on some beautiful stages in my city. Like, I'm that nigga, right? To me, right? But it was all about standing in that spiritual authority. If God said no weapon formed against you shall prosper, then you need to believe that. So when I started to believe that no weapon formed against me shall prosper, there is an invisible galactic army that fight fiercely, that will literally knock your head off. Literally. I stopped fearing so much. Spirit gives me downloads about people's karmas. So I know what's to come from my enemies. I know my karmic mother is destined to lose that same mind she used to use other people. I know what the fate is of my baby fathers. I know what his sisters and his brother fate is. I know the sister that was not involved. It was all shown to me. I know his mother's fate. I know the fate of my enemies, so I stand on it. And then when it starts to come true, little by little, it starts to come true. And a lot of times, I got a big mouth. I'll tell him. And I told my baby father, I said, you did all this shit to me, but you need to watch out. It's the people that you trust the most is the people that's going to do you in. I told him this shit already. But he's still on them like white on rice. I knew it. I knew I could tell him that and he not listen. Because why? He codependent. So it's like knowing that you about to go down, but you don't know where the raft is. You don't know where the window or the door is to exit the situation. You gonna find out that the biggest trick bag was you. You about to be put in that bitch. So that's what I'm getting for that first card, Gemini. That was a lot, right? Yeah, your girl's getting better. That's what my ex-fiance said. He's like, damn, girl, you be giving details and you be going in depth. Uh-huh. It is not finna be cold, y'all. It's about to be chilly, y'all. You can't give me 80-degree weather and then turn around and just give me like 50 and 40-degree weather. Do anything for clout. So a Gemini could be doing anything for clout. A Gemini might need you right now, whether you're gonna show for them or not. It's like whatever. If they were a part of this shit, you know, it is what it is. I had also a download that a Gemini will be giving birth, will be having twins, or a Gemini is going to meet a female. Either they're going to have twins, or they're going to meet a female that possibly cheated on them, but is really finna change. And they're going to go on a new journey with this person. They're going to leave behind some type of toxic family dynamic. They were wrong, but it's like they want to go the right path. And I saw where they were going, the sun was illuminating. And they were in love. And it was nice. See, a Gemini that is healed can be a really fun person. Like, y'all talk about Leos being the life of the party. A Gemini can be really fucking fun. A Gemini that introspects can be very healing and very intuitive. So somebody, if they're healing, they started their healing journey, and they're it says vacation time, do anything for clout. They're walking away from this idea of, I gotta do this for mommy to like me, I gotta do this for brother to like me, I gotta do this for so and so to like me, I gotta do this to stick in. They're allowing their consciousness to speak, because the consciousness is speaking loud. It's almost like, you're my baby. God is like, you're my baby, and I want you over here. What you're doing to so and so is not right. So you need to focus on your own shit. You got a lot of shit. Somebody, they could actually be having children by somebody, and they want to live a good life, because they are now realizing, hey, if my family was willing to do this and this and that to my sister, my brother, then what are they going to be willing to do to me once I become their enemy? Somebody's hit and they're getting the fuck. They're taking, they could be taking their father's advice, or they could be taking the divine, holy father, heavenly mother's advice to get the fuck. And so go ahead and start that life. Leave that old family behind. Go start your new family with your wife. I seen it. I'm trying to tell you, somebody's mother gonna be pissing shit. She gonna be mad as fuck that her little boys or her little girls or her little minions ain't gonna be minions no more. They're growing up. Spirit is calling his kids back home. In my father's house, there are many mansions. And if they don't listen, their spirit gonna call your ass back home. Shit. Narcissist, look at what I'm saying. Nobody cares anymore about the issue over it. Narcissist, tweaking. So somebody believes that this narcissist is tweaking right now because they're not getting the attention that they want, whether it's a mother figure, baby daddy, auntie, cousin, whatever, you know your story, best friend, lover, whatever, or all of the above community, you know what I'm saying? So Holy Spirit, just keep going, because y'all already know what I'm finna say. I'm busy. I had to do reports over the weekends. I'm like, well, y'all gotta take my weekend. I don't like it. I was like, let me do this report and shut the shop down. Do this report and shut shop down. The fuck? I really be wanting to cook and shit like that, and be just chilling and stuff like that. We had a real lazy, I did my report, and we had a real lazy Saturday. Real lazy. It was everything I needed, though. I was like, I was laying down like, it's 9:30 and I'm about to go to bed. This is the Saturday of my dreams. Woke up, did a reading. Before that, watched some 90s cartoons. And literally, it's like, okay. I see you, Most High. I see you. You really do be listening to me. And you know I do love the simple things. I appreciate that. I really do. So like I told you that yesterday, homework was to do something that would be soothing to your inner child, that can heal your inner child, whether it's going to Wawa and getting mac and cheese and chicken nuggets because that was your favorite meal when you were a kid, whether it's going to Target and buying Twister and trying to beat that shit with your fam, or getting Monopoly or something like that. Like, yeah, do something to heal yourself. I think I want to take that. I feel like this week's is like, you can continue that if you didn't do last week's homework, but this week's homework is to try to ground and meditate. Ground and meditate. Feel that eternal life. Feel the Holy Spirit. Meditate on the goodness of the Holy Spirit. Ground yourself. Feel all the weight of your shoulders just melt away. under the sun, under a tree, hug a tree, ground your feet, make sure you don't step on any bugs or any prickly things. You know, some people be trying to throw glass. People don't always respect the parks. So make sure that you're okay. Ground. When you're grounded, it's harder for them to get you out of character. Somebody didn't win something. Somebody tried to stop you from love. They weren't able to do that. They weren't victorious. And they see that now. We got the Lovers, okay? So they got to give this shit a rest. Wow, the Four of Swords to the nobody cares anymore about this issue. Over it. That's rest and nobody cares. Somebody got to let this shit a rest. Another life to the grave will be the name. Oh, my love, don't make noise in the weekends in the morning. I love you in the morning, yeah, don't you love? Narcissists cannot come at you, and the person that could have been funding them, or the bitch they was with, or their mother figure is a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is not a leader. This is somebody that's not to be trusted. This is somebody that's corrupt. This is somebody that will pay for evil shit. They will spend their last on some fuck shit. And they'll be like, I need some money. And be trying to do you in to get the money. Yeah, she's tweaking. She's tweaking. We got a narcissist that can't come after you, and then we got their mother figure tweaking. Because they can't do nothing. Coming after you would have helped certain things, like different ships come in for them. They needed you, your energy. That's why I said it's almost like, I don't want to use the word stoic, but it's almost like that when it comes down to your enemies, because you'll be surprised how many people that they know that can try to siphon your energy and then return it to them. And if it's not people, it's entities that know them, that are associated with them, that tries to do it. Body hop from different bodies and try to steal your energy and give it back to that the main demon. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. My energy is not 3-piece combo with fried rice and mumbo sauce with a mixed tea on the side. It's not a summer day with your homegirl and I'm splitting that shit. All my homegirls know, for the most part, I don't like to share. I don't. They're like, well, how did I'll share? I didn't say I didn't. I just said I don't like it. I wasn't really able as a little girl to keep anything for me. Like, my kids even know. I call my room the boom boom room. Ain't no kids supposed to be in here. So they'll knock on my door. They got to stand at my door. Unless they're like, Mommy, I just need some love right now. I need a hug. I'm like, oh, okay, come over here. You know what I'm saying? We going to pause, right? But I'm like, look, I'm a grown woman. This room is not for you. Because y'all be liking to investigate some things y'all don't need to investigate. Okay? I don't feel like explaining to you what certain things are before it's time. They are so cute, though. But no, this ain't no summertime shit. I'm not splitting, breaking my shit down. I'm eating all 3 wings. And if I could eat the last grain of rice in that box, I'm getting full off my fucking meal. Fuck that. You ain't about to treat my motherfucking meal like a shrimp box. Let me get like 4, 5, 6, 7 shrimps and you can have 3. Fuck you. Because if it was up to you, I wouldn't have no shrimps. I hear all this shit about shrimp. And then I sit there, I don't know why, it's every summer. Everybody want crab boils and shit like that. That's cute. Give me a shrimp box. I don't feel like peeling all that shit. I don't feel like breaking and cutting up my mouth and all that. Just give me the shrimp box. Give me the shrimp box. If I have to do fries, I'll do fries. But I'm African. I like rice. I mean, they do starches too. They like fufu and shit like that. But I like rice. I was raised on a lot of jollof rice, so it's no beating that. I'm sorry. Oh, I got commercial break. I had a cousin, right? He was my best friend at the time until he joined his fucking coven. He was like, oh, cousin, I'm so tired of rice. We just literally talk on the phone, just be on the phone together. He's like, I'm so tired of rice, cousin. I'm like, why? He said, because his mom is straight from Liberia. He was like, she called me her daughter too. But so our mom is straight from Liberia, and she's very strict Liberian, very strict religious Liberian. She makes rice all the fucking time. I was like, you're right. Even if she makes fufu, she always makes a pot of rice. He said, cousin, I'm tired of rice. I had fried rice, baked rice, stewed rice. I'm tired of rice. Why we go to this fucking hibachi? What this nigga go order? Cousin, they got some really good rice here. I come here for the rice. He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. I'll go all the way out to Philly just to get that rice again. It was some of the best fried rice on the East Coast. Ooh, I like that for you. So as I'm talking, I'm still pulling cards. Yeah, so since this person didn't get a victory, could be a Gemini, or somebody's may be having an epiphany or realization. Something's investigation could be coming to a conclusion in May. Gemini season. This person realized that because they couldn't siphon your energy, none of their ships are coming in for them. That's fucked up. So you was going to stop ships forever for coming in for the collective just for you to get something that you can do yourself if you worked on yourself? You selfish, slimy, greasy, spunk bitch. That's how I feel this morning. Coffee's not in my system yet. Shit. And I have to go see somebody I don't want to fucking see today. Well, I don't have to see him, but be in the same vicinity and energy of the same person I don't want to be around, it sucks. Anyway. Somebody is, oh, wow. Do anything for clout. Lovers, a new beginning. Somebody fucked up by doing anything for clout with you and like listening to the bandwagon or whatever, the cult, the coven or whatever, the haters, the slimy bitches. They fucked up because not only is this love coming in for you, but there's a lot of opportunities, things that you really want to do, passionate opportunities. If you ever want to go to, I don't know, Legos or Turks and Caicos, if I'm rhyming, I just ain't lying. You're going to be able to do a lot of these things. If you want to start that business or whatnot, it's going to happen around the time you're about to meet this person. Yeah, around the time you may meet this person or right before, something like that. Wow. Somebody sees clearly that it's like your life is like a vacation, or you're going to take it, like things are calming down for you where you can actually put your feet up. You know, for some people, like my karmic mother would do this thing where she parked her car in the backyard and then she would not answer the door, close all the Venetian blinds, and put on her answering machine that she's on vacation, but she'll just be at home like not doing nothing. I guess it is vacation, right? It's like, somebody could even feel like you saying you're on vacation, but you just down the street at the local pool. I mean, am I not relaxing? Is it not really vacation? It doesn't mean you have to go somewhere. But I feel like your life, or there might be a time in your life coming up, because you've done the work to heal, you're more present. And this person sees this clear as day. Like, you know, summertime is coming up. So somebody knows that you're going to be having a nice summer vacation. Okay. Nobody cares about this anymore, about the issue over. Nobody cares anymore about the issue over it. For somebody's laying something to rest while something else is being birthed, which is the Four of Wands. Some type of stability, some type of stability when it comes to your house. You could be getting married in the future. Narcissist, no action, cold. All this person can do is be fucking cold. Or they're cold, they're a narcissist. Somebody else may be an authority figure. The person that you may begin with may be an authority figure. And like this person is going to be getting the same energy that they get back. Like this is like, I don't know, it's given like when we get in here and we have to, I don't know, drop off the kids. It's like a husband coming in. Like when we get in here, when we have to drop the kids off to your ex, there's no smiling, no laughing. We're just not going, just don't give him no energy. You keep trying to take your energy, cool, bet. We're not giving no energy. I'm going to clear my throat anytime I feel like you speaking a little too much, not to control you, but to help you maintain your energy. Like somebody's not playing. It's like you don't know what code is for real. You know what, it's like you know what stupidity is. You don't know what authority is. You don't know what common sense is. Like somebody's coming in, and if you put your new person next to your old person, it's gonna be like day and night. It's going to be like day and night. Somebody's tweaking. It could be two people. Give me more Holy Spirit. I want some fried rice. I've been thinking about this shit. Like some mushroom fried rice. For like a day or two now. I might just make it. Somebody could have had somebody paying for them to keep you or fight you or come up against you. Is giving spell work or something. Like dark warlock, but it's no, wow, magician in reverse is not working anymore. You keep fighting through 7 of Wands. You keep pushing through, keep having perseverance about the issue. Somebody's lied. Somebody's lies are catching up with them. Somebody wanted to say that, oh, collective isn't shit. Collective, doesn't bring anything to the table. I don't know why I heard that clear as day. Doesn't bring anything to the table. Collective is spineless. They don't stand for anything. Somebody was talking about themselves. That's all not true. You really a fighter out here. You really a warrior. You probably asked. I'm hearing by Talib Kweli and Jean Grey. He said he's a Capricorn. He said, I'm a man of God who asked the devil for some space time. I know they never really see them coming because they faith blind. So somebody don't really believe in Christ. They don't even know that the devil's right at their door. You know how creepy that is? Somebody doesn't know, like, I'm hearing their days are numbered. Like, that is so creepy. That is so creepy. They're right there. Whatever it's like somebody's waiting for the other shoe to fall, and the other shoe is getting planted right up top of them, about to fall. They're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Because of these lies are backfiring on this person, this dark priest. You are the Empress. 4 of Wands again. This is like double confirmation. Your Emperor is coming. Your real Emperor is coming. Order and peace is being restored because the spell work is not working. They can't take your energy and do what they want with it anymore. You still got hope because all the battles I'm hearing, I am grateful for the things that you have done. Yes, I'm grateful for the victories we've won. I could go on and on and on about your words, because I'm grateful, so grateful just to please you, Lord. Flowing from my heart are the issues of my heart is gratefulness. You are in this, you could be in this meditative state of like gratefulness. Every time you get out, you already know the procedures or what you need to do to get back in this, like almost like divine realm. Anytime somebody try to shake you up. Like some people be really mad at your aura, your energy, like, oh, that bitch seems godly. Like she looks like she can get a prayer through or something like that. I don't know. But somebody lied, you healed. Somebody could be trying to make it seem like you're not healed, that you're still the same person. But this person not only lied, they're not protected. So if they lied, they're going to be accused of being a liar. Don't make this be in the court. Justice in reverse. Oh shit. They're not protected from the injustices. This dark high priest or priestess, they're not protected from the injustices they did to you to try to throw off your stability, to ruin your reputation. This person is a narcissist. Somebody might have thought that you need to be a narcissist to show power, but it's like, no. We have the King of Swords. It's like a judge. A judge could be just as cold as a narcissist. When it comes down to the emotions, judges don't really give that much emotions. Okay? Real judges, not like on TV. I'm talking about real judges. I'm not saying that they're not a real judge, but I'm talking about off TV judges. Real judges, they really cold. Because they sit in their authority. Enlightenment. You're going to find out. Somebody, give me one more for enlightenment. You're going to meet this person. You're going to go on a journey or a path towards your stability, if you're not all the way stable right now, to your new beginning. You're going on a new path towards your new beginning. Somebody was supposed to come with you and they end up sabotaging you and putting holes in the boat. There's order and peace that's coming down to whoever's trying to manipulate the shit out of you. I'm really getting somebody's not going to be in the picture anymore. That doesn't mean they're not going to stop watching you. Like if you're like me, you got 2 baby daddies and one is out the picture. They working with the other one to have you fucked up. Something like that. So they're going to try to go harder on you, but with less manpower. I don't know. Somebody doesn't like that you got hope and you know how to keep to yourself, so you know how to keep hope very much alive. Another life, another grave where we remain. Another day we rise again. Another reason. I believe in love with you, in spite of all that we've been through. Somebody went through a lot too, like you. Somebody went through a lot too, like you. You're gonna be with somebody that can relate. I just can't relate. Like, this person's gonna be able to relate. See, the other person wasn't able to relate with you because they wasn't making the moves you was willing to make. They wasn't even thinking about it. If their mother was abusive, they were codependent, or they had an Oedipus complex where they hunched on each other. For females, it's called the Elantra complex, where the daughter is in love with the father. The Oedipus complex is when the son is in love with the mother. And I like to go into that story because the mother ended up unaliving herself because her husband or somebody, the father, found out that, and this is not the only story. There's a story about this with the Orishas. I forget the names. I want to say Yaya. I forget. Anyway, I forget the names, but it was a mother, I think she's a Orisha, and her son was raping her. And the father didn't know. When he came back, he saw his other son kicked out, and he was like, what's happened? He's like, my brother is raping mom. And then he came and he said, you gotta go. And when he looked up, he saw a baby, and he knew it wasn't his baby because he was gone. It was the son of the mother's baby. So this goes back really, really, really far. A mother used to have authority over her son, but now it's like her son, they trade off. That's what narcissists do. They have enmeshed relationships. So some days he acts like the father, some days she acts like the mother. It's really spooky. It's really weird. It's really screaming, I'm so desperate for love that I'll do anything. I'll even sleep with my own son. Somebody could have been done that or doing that, or son-in-law or whatever. I'm so desperate I'll hurt my daughter just to feel like I got a one-up on her. I'm better than her or anything like that. Somebody sees that you really change. You really not about that life. You really focusing on what you focusing on. They could find something out in Leo season, or this is when all this investigation, elephant in the room, karmic mother. And I'm laughing because, let me just keep going with the story. Let me just keep going. Yeah, death, Scorpio energy. Yeah. I'm laughing because my mother and my baby father are all buddy, but when we get behind them courtrooms and we get into them courtrooms and go close that door, he's against her. Even if it's in writing. I don't think she knows that. He's like, nah, I don't fuck with her for real. Like, she can come around and say hi, but she can't be around with him. She can't take him for long vacations. She can't do none of that. I don't fuck with her either. But he's doing that to try to make it seem like I don't have support. But I'm like, with all the things that you've done, honey, if I was you and you see your mama next to you, that's not support, baby. How you got a lawyer as a mother, but you still losing cases after cases after cases? Come in there with her little laptop acting like she busy and shit. I'm like, girl, you just shopping on Shein. Stop. Trying to act like she actually doing something. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not even in this case, bitch. The judge been said, bitch, you're the audience. You're not representing him and you can't represent him. So don't even try it. All you do is text some things that's going to make me react towards the end that have no standing. Because every time we go back to court, you never come with whatever you ended the court with. We're going to get an investigation on da-da-da-da. Okay, so when did you do that? When are you going to do that? Because I saw you, and where's the investigation? Where's the results of that investigation? Because I don't hear shit. Then again, I have a bomb-ass lawyer. Hey, you can't fuck with everybody. So they see that you are a star, you're shining. You're not a destructive star. You're not somebody that's losing their mind on social media. You could be uplifting people on social media. You seem very balanced. So if somebody's doing a deep investigation, if they are doing an investigation on you, they're seeing you as a star and they're seeing you as balanced. Some witchy bitch could be trying to help this person, whoever this person is. So you could be a baby dad. Seven of Swords do some sneaky shit with another witch. It's like an older witch and a younger witch. It could be a mother and a grandmother, or a mother that's older than another mother. I don't know. But they're no longer working together. It is 40 minutes already. I swear I feel like I just started. My bad. Well, we're making good time and I ain't pressed. All right, let's get it. Somebody sees the fruits of you're reaping the harvest. I'm reaping the harvest God promised me. Take back what the devil stole from me, and I rejoice today. For I shall. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you ain't playing. Not only are you reaping the harvest, but you know people trying to fuck with your harvest. So you fighting against that. It's like having a cornfield and having to shoo all the crows and other little vultures and mice and shit, field mice, from getting your crops or poisoning your crops or messing with your crops. It's like, that's exactly what it looked like. That's funny. Somebody did all this shit for money. It didn't work. They're unapologetic about this. They're acting very immature. They realize you don't really want them, and they're struggling right now. Somebody wants you to be in struggle, love. No. Anyway. All right. Nope, they're not going anywhere. They could be feeling really stagnant right now. They could be only dealing with like placeholders until they find another placeholder, until they find another placeholder. I really cannot imagine that, honestly. Anybody I ever liked for real, except for one, and I was in first grade. I didn't know nobody. No better. And in seventh grade, I didn't really know any better then. But everybody else I ever liked, like, they knew. I made it very obvious. It is so funny because they see me almost like a pressed teenager. But then I switch up. And then they just stare at me like, why did you switch up? You didn't give me no play, so I gave up. I got a new crush now. His name is Martin. He's so sexy. Like, a lot of people crave that energy. Like I told y'all, like I've had dating apps where guys will literally scroll until they find me. This has happened to me more than like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, this is not no fucking coincidence. You realize too late that I was the one. That's okay. We good over here now. We good. Yeah, go ahead. Go about your life. Somebody's a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus that work with your family to come up against you. Or other people to come up against you. They may be coming up against each other, or this is what the future holds. They're going to be coming up against each other. This is your ex. Two of Cups in reverse. It's like something's not working, but somebody's fucking stubborn. Somebody's so fucking stubborn. This is Capricorn energy. Yeah, this is definitely like a low vibrational Capricorn. Virgo, Taurus. My love, don't make noise and be in the morning. I love you in the morning. Somebody's gonna love you. When I hear morning, I'm thinking about morning breath. Crust in the eyes. Somebody gonna be like, give me a kiss. You're like, babe, no, let me brush my teeth. No. Somebody gonna be like, girl, if you don't go over here and give me a kiss. Boy, if you don't come here. It's like, that's my funky breath. That's me. This you. Like, somebody gonna be proud to have you by their side. They're gonna be proud if a man looks at you. This person is not insecure. If a man looks at you like, damn, he gonna be like, yeah, boy, that's me every day. No, I gotta put in that work for my little mama. Yes, it's same to the my masculines. They gonna be like, that's Poppy and that's my king, and you can't tell me shit. That's Zaddy. That is Zaddy. I like it. I really see some of you guys going into being like, becoming like YouTube couples or Instagram couples. I'm hearing couple goals. Yeah. Y'all going to be the new standard on couple goals, or a part of the couple goals. Ten of Swords in reverse. Magician in reverse. Moon in reverse. Damn! Ace of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. So you're not in this energy. So this is what happened. They created a womb. They could have done something in the physical realm to create a spiritual and physical wound, even if it was emotional, right? And that has been reversed. What they did was, it's like all those swords, if you take all those swords out, do you think that the wounds are going to automatically just heal? No, it takes time for those things to heal, right? What they did was they had a way through magic to keep those wounds still open, those wounds of betrayal. You may not even really think about it or talk about it too much. It may be pop up in your head from time to time, but it's pretty much, you know what, divine is all in your hands. You know, what you can do is worse than what man can do. They were doing something to keep those wounds open. The key was the magic, or whatever they initially did. But the key was the magic to keep those wounds, the body. I told you the body is the temple. So when I say Sophia Temple Tarot, I'm not talking about a place. Like, I may eventually get a specific place for us, but I'm not talking about a place. I'm talking about my body. I'm talking about the body is the temple. So for them to have access, a key to your house, your home, your body, home is where the heart is, your home, your temple, the key was the magic and you not letting go, you not healing. Once you decided to heal and let it go, you didn't want to feel sad every day anymore. You get tired of crying about it, and you look back in your life and you're like, hey, well, Shirleycia stole my boyfriend in high school. That hurt me. And you start realizing that, you know, in life, you know, if people try to hurt you, that's inevitable. But you can allow what stays and what goes. Memories, people, places, and things. You realize the power you really had to control your life, to have control over the things that you can control and do something about it, even if it was healing. So the very thing they didn't want nor expect for you to do, You could have been the type of person that talked about what happened to you or things that happened to you all the time, the shitty parts. You know, maybe the cool parts, but like people, what really stuck out was the shitty parts of how far people went or how evil your auntie or your mother was or your brothers or your sisters or your friends were to you and why you still stayed. I had an ex tell me, basically your friends are not your friends, and I should have known when he said it. He said you can settle not just a relationship, but you can settle for friends too, and it sounds like you settling. The white man told me that. I was like, oh bitch, please. We gonna eradicate this right now. And he was a Scorpio. That was we cousins, right? We friends, right? All right. That's the first and last time I ever took somebody's V card. I was like, I know, right? Me? I know. I used to be a church when I was taking a white man V card. We both went to HBCUs. Oh, he was down for the culture. His best friend was one of my best friends, homegirls. And this girl was hood as fuck. Like, we all was this cool, one big happy family, mixed family. Yeah. He still missed me. I mean, you'll never forget your first, right? But yeah, I'm about to say, we cousins, right? We family now. After 300 videos, shit. Y'all know y'all my babies, shit. Y'all know I be having a tea. I couldn't wait to talk like this. I just needed some time to go by in order to talk like this. You know what I'm saying? But that's why they want to shut me up. That's why they want to unalive me so bad, because I know everybody's shit. Mind you, I had to work the family parties. I was in rooms other people wasn't in. I saw things I wasn't supposed to see. Oh, they're like, no. So they try to send ones to get closer to me, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Only surface level based information. I'm happy. The kids happy. Yes, I'm working. Yes, the kids are good. They're fed. We ain't relying on no baby daddies for child support. None of that, because they don't like to pay their shit anyway. We good over here. We good, okay? Like my nigga, the fake Tyree. So there's somebody stubborn. They don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go. You healed. They don't have access to you anymore. They don't have that key anymore. Yeah, moon in reverse. The magic is worn off. So if it was oh yeah, because it was the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's a witch. And the High Priestess in reverse. It's a dark High Priestess. So whatever this bitch did to try to affect your love, your money, the things that you're passionate about, and the truth, it's not working. And whatever this bitch did, so one person could have done the initial spell on what they wanted. The older witch did the concentration magic. We get into the bottom of this. She said, do the spell and then leave the rest to me. Ooh, okay. And then you, what the baby father had to do, sneaky snake, 7 of swords, lie. They had to lie so that all the shit that they were doing in the background could stick. So you really, like, with help from the creator, freed yourself from this. Yeah, you're moving forward. Your ships are coming in, and we got the 4 wands again. It's like you're going from the 2 of wands to the 4 wands. And when I break it down, it's like, take 2 cards of the 2 of wands, right? It's like 2 people, when I see the 4 wands, are ready to embark on a new journey. 2 people's ships are coming in. That's why I said for some of you, your person could have experienced similar things that you have went through. Oh, my love will make noise in the breeze in the morning. I love you in the morning. Hey, don't you love something in the air? I get the best of you. And you get the best of love. Cause love is best with no end date. You about to meet your forever person. Oh my gosh. I said this and the fucking Knight of Cups came out. Somebody fucked up. This dark priest, they could have worked with a dark warlock, an older person, a father figure, or an uncle. Whoever they were, all this shit, they look stupid as fuck. This person was under spell work as well for some of you. Or there was spell work set to slow this shit down, to create kerfuffles and situations in your lives to slow it down so you don't have this. 8 of Pentacles. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, angels of our highest good. Thank you, archangels, for protecting us, body, mind, and soul. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Mother and Father Divine. If I had 10,000 tongues, I would not be able to say thank you enough. Because I keep saying, not only did they want you gone, it's how they wanted you gone too. But you look like this auntie figure or this mother figure, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There's nothing they can do to stop you from focusing. I'm here manifesting your reality. If Hercules shall fight, you will fail. And it's like you Hercules and you fought. You was like, all right, battle ready armor. Who knows about Kid Next Door? Battle ready armor. You remember Nigel? He was getting his shit mollywopped by a girl. So somebody, if they could be in this cult community or whatever, they see this person is basically getting beat up as a girl. You know, when you was a kid, that was frowned upon. If a girl beats you up, not only does she have hands, but you a punk. So somebody, if they basically try to come against you and need the people, you whoop all of them in the spirit. Your angel, your guys, divine, y'all, your team was way tougher than their team. Because you're on the winning team. You see what I'm saying? They came against the wrong team. It's like it's like the D team trying to come up against the A team. This reminds me of Space Jam, where Bugs Bunny was like talking to the aliens like, it's your crew versus my crew, and we go, with Michael Jordan, and they said we're gonna go and we gonna do we gonna play ball, and if I win, you gotta da 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 da. They like, if you win, da 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 da. So damn, I gotta watch that movie again. But it's like, I think they touched the magic ball and they got like the powers from Michael Jordan. Somebody can have like a piece of item of your clothing, and that's what they were doing to siphon energy. But this is what I say. After a certain amount of time, especially if you do not report it, it is no longer your property no more. Because what do you look like going to get a shirt that you left there in 2020 or 2019 or 1975? At that point in time, that would be trespassing. And it would be their belongings at that time because too much time went by. So if you, like, somebody they don't get it. They're trying to figure out why this is going back so they can fix it and throw the work at you. But they don't understand. Too much time has went by. It's like spiritual statute of limitations for certain things. If they needed to feed an entity, they couldn't feed the entity. I'm hearing little house, little shop of horrors, little shop of horrors, little shop. Some of you may be meeting somebody. Y'all might be like a Tashina Arnold and Tisha Campbell. Y'all might be like a duo or something. You're going to meet somebody that's a ride or die for you, that would not be interested in your person at all. Because they like a power duo for like years. Even when they did separate stuff, a lot of times you see Tashina Arnold and Tisha Campbell together at award shows and all that other stuff. They usually like, come on girl, you like somebody, you want a friend. You're like, I get my boo, but I also want a friend too. I want to, have a life outside my partner too. I feel like it's coming towards you. It may come in a way that you don't expect. Like you may think, I want a girl that's from where I'm from and look just like me. You may get that. Or you may get a little white girl as your ride or die. Oh, you're not talking to Sophia TT Collective like that. No, sirree, Bob. You know, shit. She might be, you know, a little hood. You know? It may come in a way that you don't expect. But this is what I do want you to do. Pray about everything. Pray about everything. That is part of how you strengthen your connection and your spiritual gifts. Because spirit, you will start to pay attention to the way your body is, your environment, what's showing up, what's popping up. That's going to give you, because God confirms his word, he's going to give you, the creator confirms his word, insight or a divine nudge towards the direction you should go. And then you're going to continue to do this. And you're going to start to automatically feel the decision you need to make, even if it doesn't make sense. I hear a bell ringing from a church. It's giving wedding bells. It's giving spring wedding. It's giving, yes, I just heard it when I said spring wedding. Some of you guys are going to have a spring or summer wedding. Some of you guys may have a fall wedding. Or you may be getting proposed to in the fall and then get married in the spring or summer. Little shop of horrors, little shop. I think Tisha Campbell's from Jersey. I fuck with all my bitches from Jersey. Tisha Campbell, Wendy Williams, shit. He who is without sin, cast the first stone. What you call it? Queen Latifah. I fuck with all my bitches from Jersey. They all go hard as shit. One thing about their attitudes is don't play. How you doing? I love her. Don't play with them. They look like they will. It's like we not like New York chicks where we constantly have resting bitch face all the time. Not all the time, but don't play with it. Don't play with it. I'm like, why do you think they call us? They call Jersey, or they when they talk about Jersey, they mention the Jersey Devil. That type of anger, I have popped off in ways I've never seen my mother pop off. I'm not lying to you. I'm talking about like rage. Oh my gosh. That's why I'm like, Lord, we just going, I need you every hour. I need thee. That's why I said I'm going to recover a hothead. I learned to calm down, especially dating somebody who was Jamaican and his name was Hothead. I learned that I wasn't as hot of a head that I thought I was. I learned I need to calm down. Because there's you think you bad, there's other people that's worse out this bitch. I was like, oh, this nigga crazy. Oh my God, this nigga is crazy. See, it's like you're exploring the things. Like somebody sees that you like, it's like the first time in your life you get to explore different fields. Like, let's say like you work a lot all your life. You're exploring different ways to have fun. Let's say you live somewhere most of your life. You're going to live somewhere else. Let's say you didn't work a lot in your life and you're learning how to work, and you're finding out that work doesn't have to be boring, or work can be fun, or there's a smarter way to do your job, which can, you know, be a less tension and less stress on you. It's like it's the Wheel of Fortune upright. It's like you're free to go. Yes, it's giving yes. It's in your favor. The will is in your favor. When somebody's under judgment, it could be a Scorpio going through endless tower moments behind a King of Wands, nasty dick motherfucker that she probably had no business fucking with, or he. Take it as it resonate. They made an error. They feeling weak as fuck because in this new cycle, you're looking like exactly who the fuck you are, and that's a sweetheart. It's given. If I had it, I would give it. I don't have it, for real. Like for real. Well, I'll give you a blessing. I'll pray for you. Like, it's so sweet. It's given like, you know, Ariana Grande's energy when she was on like Nickelodeon. Just so sweet and so innocent. Just, oh, okay. But it's like, with all the information you know today. So you're like, I'm still sweet and innocent, but I don't think this situation is for me. Something around my solar plexus made me feel like, ugh. Every time I thought about this person, there may be something that this person's not telling me. So I learned that anytime I feel that feeling, pray about it. And if I get a download or some type of confirmation, or I keep feeling that feeling, I think I may need to distance myself from that person. You're not coming in with the sweetheart energy and naivete energy. Maybe certain things you may be naive to, like I don't know everything about caviar, and I feel like as a chef I should. I know some things, I know basic things, but I feel like I should know more. And maybe make a couple dishes where it fit in. You know what I'm saying? I may be naive, I don't think I'm gonna need it. It's like, just because you don't need it doesn't mean it's not gonna be needed in the future. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, okay, I'll go to a nice store and look out the caviar and but maybe buy one or two and try it in different ways and see what works for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving something like that. Like you're more equipped, you're more aware. There's the naivete energy. It's like they ruined that for you. Like I said, in certain energies, in certain ways, in certain parts of your life, you may still have some naivete energy, but not when it comes to your emotions anymore. Not when it comes to your gut feeling. You're trusting. Yes, the seasoned judge. Yes, bitch. Yes, you're winning because you're trusting your intuition. The Queen of Swords. You're trusting your own judgment. Because anytime you felt that feeling, it was some fuck shit, or you ate some bad food. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I knew I should never went there. Should have went something, said, go to the place across the street. So you learn from that. So now when you have another situation that occurs where something is urging you to go to the next place, not only do you go to the next place, but they got free karaoke, they got happy hour, and part 30 minutes of that happy hour, if you come at 5 p.m. on the dot, it's open bar. So you don't even gotta pay nothing. It's a better experience. It's like Spirit whispers where you should go. And if you don't hear anything, then that means you need to be still. Stand and be still and know that I am God. You need to be still at that moment in time. Somebody, somebody knows. See, the problem is they know how you're able to do this for some of these people, or you just do this, right? You go in so you don't go without. You do a lot of introspection. You ask divine what's going on. You go in, you get to yourself. It's like you get to the secret closet, your prayer closet, and shit starts to happen. It's like when you upset at something and you pray earnestly, even if it's soft, God said, come as you are. So if you're like, Lord, I don't even have the energy to pray like that, just pray anyway. He will never leave you or forsake you. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody spent a lot of time, money, and energy. You know who these people are. You could be like a seer or something. You could be like a psychic or a medium. You could be a seer. You know that this magic is backfiring. And this is ushering in the Queen of Cups, the 10 of Cups. I want you to know that you are far more capable than you think. You have what you need, or you will have what you need to get this. You are the Queen of Cups. So what is the 10 of Cups? You are the Queen of Cups. So you can getting the wish fulfillment that you want. It's definitely, you're able to do it. It's definitely real. You definitely can do it. Some of you guys, you have the I just noticed this. It's the Queen of Cups and the 9 of Cups. That's 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups. It's double. Did I say divine confirms his word? You gonna have what you want. For some of you, you've been doing the work. You in alignment. You've been letting things go. You've been forgiving people. Your heart is lighter than a feather. Yeah, you passed to the next level. Death. While somebody else is passing to the next level too. I don't know if it's so favorable to them though. Somebody realized that because they fucked up this contract that I keep getting, it's like, what is the purpose? Why are you here? You're not even doing what I told you to do. So you can go. Somebody at Pisces, they realized something fucking with a Scorpio led to their demise. A Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus also realized fucking with a Scorpio, they signed a death wish. They signed a death wish. If they sent death to you, death is literally leaving you. It passed you. I'm glad I just thanked the Most High. Because I didn't even know what I was really thanking him for, which is on my heart. Of course, grateful for everything. Don't get it twisted. Grateful for everything. But something just said, thank God right now. And I did. Death just passed you. Again. What the fuck is they doing? They need to stop this shit. Ooh. Poverty. Disease. Somebody try to manufacture stress in your life so they can pour energy onto you. And that they know that if you are so stressed out, stress is the number one killer. Somebody try to kill you via stress. And spell word. Somebody's trying to get out of it. But they realize they can't. Somebody could be infected and they're starting to decay. This man got on a peg leg. He got on a fake leg. I'm hearing a rise of ancient illnesses. I'm hearing leprosy. They're starting to decay. Leprosy. Peg leg. Somebody could be losing a limb. A leg. This is the person that was holding up the family or the girlfriend or the mom or whatever. But a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, a Pisces, and a Scorpio, they all looking at some father figure is going to go first. Somebody, they might have done some shit where if they have a kid, that's not a kid by you. Like if they stepped out on you and had a kid, it's a priest here and it's a child and a girl. She looks like she's dying or she's dead. But it looks like she's dying or she's dead. The king is dead. It looks like the children or the child and the mother is begging for like mercy. This priest is here trying to beg death to like spare them. But the thing about it is with the devil card, somebody don't know that when they were doing something, if they know, they may know or they don't know that when they did this spell work, they binded their fate to whatever the outcome was going to be. So if the outcome was going to be death for everybody, that's what they binded themselves to. That was somebody, I said this readings like a couple readings ago, somebody's mother figure kept doing the spell work and was paying for it, but when they couldn't pay for it, they started putting like houses and like their souls up for the chopping block just to get this done. Somebody could be a Pisces, a male, a son, it could be your baby father. He doesn't know that the mother, or he may know that the mother put their soul up for, I was about to say auction, for up for sale or up to as collateral if this doesn't work. And since they see you in the 10 of Cups energy, they're starting to see that this shit not working. They seeing that they left out in the cold. They gotta pay. They gotta pay their debt. So they may be acting more desperate. I keep somebody may need pepper spray or something like that. Because I keep having a dream that there's somebody coming up against the collective and one person you did it to, and this person wouldn't go down, and it was kind of creepy, but somehow you got up out of it. Another person you tried to do this to, it was like a bunch of people, and they were like, it's like, then another person, this is a recurring dream. I just had one like maybe a couple of nights ago, and it was like you're walking somewhere and somebody try to like do something to you or run up on you, to warn. Well, this could be a warning, and then you just flick that bitch out of nowhere, and the person was like and then went to the ground. And then went to the ground. So somebody sees in the spirit, now you are nothing to play with. Somebody sees in the spirit, you are not anyone to play with. That's why I be like, when I realize that I could fuck you up in the spirit, like I'm aware in most of my dreams now, I literally feel like all I did was leave my body and go somewhere else to go live a different life. I'm like a shapeshifter in the spirit. I could turn into a Black Panther. And I remember I was watching something, because I told you God confirms his word. And it was like, if zodiac signs, it was like on Google or something, you might be able to look it up. If zodiac signs were, I had the dream of the Black Panther like 2-3 years ago or something like that. This came like a month ago. They said zodiac signs as like zoo animals or like jungle animals or some type of like animals, like baby animals in general. And they said the Scorpio would be the baby Black Panther. And I was like, whoa, you don't show me that. Because I got mad. I caught my baby father doing something very bad. And I said, I just jumped up and I jumped back down into a Black Panther, and I was shredding this bitch. I was like, you gonna let me fuck shit up in the spirit? Oh, yes. Oh, I don't care about fighting you no more. I'll see you later. So when I tell people, I'll see you again, they think like, oh, you gonna stalk me? You go, no, bitch. My shit work. I'll see you again. You will regret this. I'll be like, I don't even say all that. I just be like, I'll see you again. I don't never see them again. They're like, I'm not going to come here. Man, don't get me lit. Just don't get me lit. I told you I'm recovering from being a hothead. God is still, please be patient with me. God is not through with me yet. I'll be like, Lord, can I bust their ass in the spirit today? Let me bust their ass. He don't let me bust their ass all the time. He be like, chill, girl, chill. But sometimes he be like, go get him. And I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm like, the kids, we going to sleep tonight early. Let me put this water right here near my bed. Fuck you talking about, bitch. I'm gonna remember that shit in the morning. Make me some damn moon water on your ass. Shit. I heard no harm, no foul. Yeah, no harm, no foul, because I didn't really touch you. Or did I? Because you started this shit. As above, so below. You gonna feel them attacks. Somebody could be waking up out their bed and seeing scratch marks all over them. Somebody, you could even have like a little scratch mark, but you probably got like long ass nails like me and shit like that. Like that could be really bad. But it could have been a spiritual attack, and then the next month, this person wakes up and they got scratch marks all over their face and their body and shit like that. Just random shits. Like they was fucking themselves up in the spirit. Somebody could be like, oh my gosh, who did you fuck? They spat you all over your face. I didn't fuck nobody. I woke up like this. Somebody sees that you heal. It's all about healing. It's all about healing. Meditation, if you need it. I mean, of course you need it, right? Everybody do, right? I think. I don't know. Most people need it. Somebody is crying because all they can sleep and think about when they wake up, the Nine of Swords, is they remember all they did. See, when I see the Seven of Cups, This card is for many options or illusions. Somebody had exactly what they wanted in their face. Somebody had what they wanted in their face, but they didn't go for it. Or they did go for it and they ignored what was supposed to be for them and didn't know that all of this would come to them. Seek ye the kingdom of heaven, because there's a lot of clouds around here, and all this righteousness and all shall be added unto thee. Somebody wanted the riches now. So they was going to fuck with the dragon and the snake and the man, the ghost, to try to obtain only a replica of what they could have had with you, and it was a very lower vibrational replica. And now they're crying because they can't believe they did that. Okay, victory in reverse. No victory. They didn't get nothing from this. If anything, they just got left out in the cold. Oh, my love won't make noise in the in the morning. I love you in the morning. Hey, don't you love? Somebody healing again. You change, you healing, your emotions are better. You're celebrating, you're happy. You're happier than when you were with them. You look ecstatic to them. Somebody told me, girl, it was a time you wouldn't even lift your head up. You just had your hoodie on all the time. Now I got my hoodies back because I love my hoodies, but my head is up. Shit. I need a tan. Come on, son. That's why I keep looking outside like, why? Where the sun at? It's right here. Somebody you threw a cup away. You done with this motherfucker. And somebody's realizing that you're celebrating. You could be celebrating with other people. Some of you guys, like I said, you're meeting homegirls. When you go out to the club, you don't feel that much anxiety no more. You could be making friends in the girls' room. Like the Amanda show in the girls' room. It's the girls' room. Hey, girl, just go ahead, girl. Oh, for real? Yeah, go ahead, girl. I don't even need it. I already used it. You got it. Go ahead. I got you. I'll hold the door. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, ain't gonna hurt nobody. Hey, get on down. Yeah, ain't gonna hurt nobody. I just love that. We used to play that shit all the time, like, and get down on it for like every family party. My mom used to love the way, you know, her nephew did that little dance. Go ahead, do the little dance. Do the dance for auntie. Anyway. Yeah, so somebody, if they wanted to show up in the spirit realm around the way, to their family or friends, like I got it like, and I like it like that. Like I got it like that. He don't. They lost you. You the one that got away. You are the one that got away. Somebody literally lies. Oh no, they're not. They still fuck with me. I'm still cool. We still talk. In court, nigga. Tell the whole truth. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. In court. And we don't even really talk. We talk through my lawyer for the most part. Shit. That's illusion. They was really banking on this fucking magic. And it's like when the auntie and grandma's magic wasn't working, this person could have tried to do something themselves, but they really fucked up. So all they do is watch you and choke. I had a dream that somebody was like on the bus, like if like let's say you're on the bus and somebody knows like it's your baby father, he know you don't want to see him. This person would just stare at you. You won't even know that they're there. They'll just stare. I don't know that somebody's around your neighborhood. They're coming around your neighborhood to try to see you and watch you because that's the closest they can get to you. It's just watching you. They're trying to see if their failed magic work. King of fucking cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They want you back. I knew it. Lovers. But you got a new contract that's going to make you happy on top of the sun. They were naive on top of the Ace of Cups in reverse. They threw the cup away. They allowing somebody else with a wand to come look at you and give you their wand. They won. They won. Like, they're mad that somebody else is going to win by default. So, they still win, though. By default, A fault. See, It's like the person, they was the D team. It's almost like they wanted to win by default, but they was going to win by a landslide had they just went the path. They didn't do that. They became a part of the D team, demoted, demonic team. Then you're like, I want to stay with the A team. You probably was in the C team. Then you got to the A team. You're like, I'm not leaving. I got my Letterman's jacket. I'm not a part of JV no more. I'm a part of varsity now. No, I'm a varsity cheerleader. I'm a varsity flag girl. No. It's just certain privileges. I've seen it. I went to a really elite high school. A lot of white people that had their children that were there in government, and they had their children going to my school. They had elites, like people, like other leaders from around different nations going to my schools, bro. It's a real nice school. But there's a lot of shit that got hushed down for years until they couldn't no more. Shit was going down for years until they couldn't no more, so bad that they changed the school name, y'all. They changed the school's name and fired a bunch of people, including my ex-fiance. He still worked for the school system, just somewhere else. They like, yo, we gonna return this name to a better name. They basically took it because they found out Woodrow Wilson wasn't so nice to black people, and they changed it to another name that is a black person's name that I need to do some more research on. This person was supposed to be really great. But it was a really good school. Somebody could be stuck in high school. Like, you know, when you just live off your emotions, not logic, like the King of Swords, not about your money, which is discipline, like the King of Pentacles, or not with passion and really falling in love and really doing things out of an honorable and passionate place, a sincere place, like the King of Wands. When you don't have those things balanced and you're just in your emotions, it only goes one or two ways, up and down, up and down. I almost feel like those other kings are relevant to become the emperor or the empress, the queens, because in those places, when you're disciplined in those areas, it's almost like a personal check and balance. I can't be too caught up in my emotions when I'm at work. I have to be professional no matter how I feel. I can't be too caught up in my passions while I'm in a moment of, you know, a really moving moment, because I'm in my emotions and I have to honor that. You know what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I'm saying, think about logic too much when it comes down to my passion, because I gotta be delusional about this. I'm the one that has to believe in me for what I see with the dream, the task that God gave to me. I have to be diligent about that because I have to answer to the Most High one day. It's almost like a personal checks and balances. If somebody doesn't like it, they can't kick you off your rocker because you've been fighting back so much and they have not been relevant so much that you've been able to focus more on those checks and balances. Okay, the house looking a little crazy, just a little crazy. Let me go ahead and instead of doing that little family outing, I'll just clean up and I'll just do a pizza night. We can do a movie night. How about that? We're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to stay in the house. It's a little chilly outside. Probably don't even need to be going to the pool, coming out, your pores open. Nah. We're going to do a movie night. We're going to clean up. We're going to start this. We're going to do this Sunday right. You know what I'm saying? Checks and balances. You're really good at it now, or you're getting better at it. So that's going to lead in the long run to you having a very stable life in the future. Somebody did not invest their time into focusing on those things, those qualities that makes one an empress or emperor, a divine feminine or masculine. They just focus on trying to win at all costs. And that was so funny because I was like, it's the Five of Swords and it's the Page of Swords. 5 plus 1 is 6. Why did the 6 of Swords just come out? Double confirmation. This bitch wants to win at all costs, but they lost, and you're moving on to Karma War Tours. If I'm rhyming, I just ain't lying. Yeah, the 8 of Swords in reverse. They see that you're moving on to Karma Waters. You're getting equal give and take. This person could have been paid, and they feel like they were paid to get out of their spot. And the cycle ends there. The Empress, you're on the other side. You made it. You made it. That's why I feel like Spirit's trying to, I keep getting like it's like Spirit's trying to like bless you in some type of way. Stay in position. You made it. Now, because you made it to Empress status, it's fucked up the way they did it because they was using a lot of old wounds and other wounds on you. They were creating wounds that keep you down. But because you made it to Empress status or Empress status for my Divine Masculine and Feminine Collective, STT Collective, it's an injustice. People are now seeing what they did to you as an injustice. Or your children, or your spouse, or your home, or your mind, whatever. You know what it is. Yeah, you're ignoring this person, and because you're ignoring them, the fuel was your emotional energy. Because you're ignoring this person, you're more focused on your life than you ever been before for some of you, or you're getting there. Ooh, you look at sexy, single, successful. They feel like they fucked up and they can't really do anything to unfuck it up. They fucked up and they cannot do anything to unfuck it up. They can't clean it up. They don't even look clean. For my people that are dating, beware of people that want to just use you, and beware of people that want to be nice to you. Not so much use you and look like they're nice to you, but they're only doing that to get some. You will see how funny it is, how far people will go just to get some, and that's it. So remember, you are a precious jewel, and you have diamonds and pearls too. Okay, down below, even if you're a man. You got emerald stones and ruby diamonds and shit like that of that nature. You honor yourself as such. I told my baby father, because he's a proud hoe, I was like, he said something like, he was mad at me because he felt like because I was having his baby, I was fucking up his dating life. And he was like, I think the babies were just born and I was at a park, and he was like, I said, I don't care if you with 15 bitches. That's when he starts screaming, talking about we're twin flames and all that shit. I said, you can have them. I quit. I'm not fighting for a spot I already got. I will forever be your number one. No, I'm just saying that. Like, I mean, your first baby moms, you aborted 10 babies. Like, I will forever be your number one. I will forever be the chick that helped you realize that you were fucking up. I will forever be the chick that made you realize that you need to grow up. So because I got my status, or I'm cool with leaving. It's like winning a competition for me. My people, hey, I'm the chiefest great granddaughter. I'm number one. Bye. I'm going to go to somebody who's going to treat me and my kids right. Even if it's not their father. I'm not as scared to leave you. I'm not running to New York again. I ain't scared of you no more. He started kirking off and then called me and was like, oh, I tried to get like 15 other bitches, mind you, from jail. And I tried to get like 15 other bitches, but they all denied me, except for like one or two. They all denied me because I have a kid now. So what? What do you think I get denied? You don't think I get denied too? Who the fuck cares? The fuck, get out of jail. Why did you focus on bitches when you need to be focused on money? You can make money in jail. Priorities screwed up. I was like, all right. Then he calling me, telling me something. I heard you got a boyfriend. You taking him, he taking you and the girls on dates. I was like, how the fuck did you know that? Somebody told me one of his exes was one of my ex-friends. They told his ass. Then I hear that his mother was also following me too. I was like, y'all are fucking Looney Tunes. When all you had to do was treat me right in the beginning. You didn't have to go over all the way here. But that's your fault. Stability. In reverse, they wanted to throw over your stability. Mm. Perseverance, but you persevered. What's behind door number one? We're about to wrap this up. It's been long enough. We're hitting the conclusions and the challenge. What's the challenge? What's behind door number one? What's behind door number one? Thank you. Break, Leo. I said something is going to be happening in Leo season. You're going to catch your big break, or these finances are going to be going up. You're going to be having a break from this person. I'm going to put it down. You're going to fall in love in reverse, resentful, devastation in reverse, Leo. Perseverance. So what's helping you is you persevering. You just keep going. That's what's making you look good. That's what's helping you. That's what's restoring your reputation if it was damaged. That's what's going on. And by Leo season, August, I think end of July, August, things are going to change. Somebody is going to possibly feel even worse and might probably really want to do you in. But it's like, it's only because like you could have gotten full custody. You could have officially broken up. You could have gotten a divorce. You could be getting full custody of your dog. I don't know, because people be doing that nowadays. Like, it's something like that. Something is breaking. It is going to be by Leo season. So there's another situation that's breaking, a curse or some type of hex, or something is breaking by Leo season. Okay, Spirit could be giving you time to do whatever you got to do. Something about Thursday. What's behind Thursday? Aristocrat, wisdom, society. Okay. Yeah, as I said, use your wisdom, because you're going to have people that actually can afford to be with you. But you heard about the girl, Ashley Janae or something like that. Her husband is rich or whatever. Her fiance was rich and took her to Zanzibar, and she never made it back. So you want to be careful with whether somebody doesn't have a lot or does. You know, that's where discernment comes in. That's where prayer comes in for my people that are still dating. Righteousness in reverse. What's behind door number 2? So if somebody put a spell on you, like let's say they did a 5-year spell, this could be coming up on the 5th year. If you had sex with somebody in like 2021, they could have binded something to you. And every day you wake up and you pray and you're getting closer. Some things have broken already, but maybe there may be some things that need to be broken as well. Or it could be broken. And this person, because I saw that somebody was watching to see a failed magic work. So you could have been broken up out of this, and thereby the confirmation will be on the date and time that you last had sex with that person, or around that time after you had sex with that person. Let's say April 1st was the last time 2021 you had sex with that person. They binded something to you. By April 1st of 2026, that whatever this is would have been worn off. So they would have to go and sleep with you again to reattach something to you. The last 4 years could have been really difficult, but you're coming out of it. Justice in the reverse. Somebody wants you to have anxiety about your housing and your money and your situation. They want you to be in lack mentality. But I feel like you continue to trust in the Most High. Just trust. I was listening to a older female preacher, and she said, all the years that I've been preaching, it sums it up to this: trust God. There's so many things in my life that have happened where I had to just trust in God for everything, and that's what you do. Faith without works is dead, but once you put in the work, after you've done all you can, you just stand. That's by Donnie McClurkin. Stand. And then I'm also getting, like I said earlier, because we end how we start how we end. We started strong, we're going to end strong. Be still and know that I am God. So if you are worried right now, put it in prayer. Do what you can, put it in prayer, and let the Most High work His magic. Protection. You are protected. That money is protected. The house is protected. Your love, your heart, your children are protected. They I walk through the valley of shadow of death. I fear no evil, for thou art with me. That means I can go through the worst situations, but I am protected. Unrighteous smoke and mirrors. So now people are realizing this was one big ass facade. We got seduced injustice. And somebody slept with somebody they weren't supposed to sleep with, it's because that person seduced them. So somebody said, oh no, I didn't seduce so and so, they did. No, literally, for real. Protection. So you are protected from whatever the fuck this is, or what they were trying to do. All right, you guys. I hope that was informative for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the reading. If I want to be back on, I will be back on. If not, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Okay? I love you guys so much. See you, collective.